What's up, Sooner Nations? It's game week. Palace on the Prairie is going to be rocking on Saturday. Make sure you're rocking by subscribing to our channel, being part of the Sooner Surge family. A little lunchtime video here today to talk about some exciting news for Sooner fans, some exciting news for one of the players there, Gavin Freeman, been put on scholarship. So well deserved. This guy is going to be special Sooner, and expect a lot from him this year, even.
Yeah, when we saw this, I don't know. I remember if that was Thursday or Friday of last week. We saw this on Twitter. Everybody saw the video of them announcing that, and Venables talking, and look, Venables very emotional with it. And then same with Gavin Freeman, man. And Gavin Freeman, like he said, that's I think Venables said it's a dream come true for him. All right, and in this world of we just had a 5-star commit to Oklahoma, David Stone, awesome, unbelievable, great. But what Venables is building is a little bit of culture that's a little bit of both. And that's what you have to have. I look back to the early days of Bob Stoops, and you have guys that just wanted to be at Oklahoma. They just wanted to be a part of it. They wanted to play at Oklahoma. It was their dream. Gavin Freeman turned down. I mean, he went to OU, could have went other places, walked on at Oklahoma, okay, to now be on scholarship. And I don't know how many times we've heard it over and over again about Gavin Freeman and his work ethic, how hard he works every single day, and how good he is. He's talented and he works hard. I mean, the sky's the limit for him. He's only a sophomore. He's on scholarship now. I'm just pumped for him. I think it's so exciting for him.
You go back to other walk-ons who eventually went on scholarship. Of course, the one you automatically think of is Baker Mayfield. And there's a lot of Baker Mayfield and Gavin Freeman. And what I mean is, you put a true serum in Gavin Freeman. He walked on because he knew he could play here.
Yep.
There's guys who walk on to be a part, and then there's guys who walk on because they know they're good enough to be on the field on Saturdays. Gavin Freeman knows he's good enough to be on the field on Saturdays. And when they put him in last year, right off the bat, he showed that. He's going to show it again this Saturday. He is, you mentioned talented. He is, and he's unique. His skill set is unique in many ways. He's going to offer the Sooners a lot. We've talked about kind of who he reminds us of as far as guys that have played next level on Sundays and guys that are OU currently. But the amount of excitement around the program when Gavin Freeman was put on scholarship, if you haven't watched the video, go check it out on OU Football Twitter. You can see it. But this guy's going to be a great leader, and I'm excited to see how much run he gets on Saturday in this season.
Yeah, and obviously with this family, Jason Freeman, great tight end at Oklahoma. You heard Venables mention the name as well when he did the video, and just Freeman was a great tight end at Oklahoma, and just that legacy now with his son playing there. I mean, how exciting is that? I'm sure Gavin Freeman grew up going to games, been going to games for years, takes that, and like you said, Jeremy, you didn't say it as a risk because Gavin Freeman, I don't think he knew he was good enough to play. All right. And where other people might say, well, going to walk on an OU when you can go play other places with scholarship. He knew how good he is. He knew how hard he works. Okay. And uh, he's got intangibles. He's got work ethic. He's got talent. You put all together, the sky is the limit with him. And I think I look at it this way too, Jeremy. uh, Venables to me, just in his first 2 seasons of recruiting, the PWO program, what he's done with that and guys he's taken, I just think of a few off the top of my head last year with Bigsby, Kel Fugate and Jacob Snyder. Um, you know, they have to look up to Gavin Freeman and say, this guy I want to do the same thing he did, right? And I even saw, I think it was Snyder after that went out, he might have retweeted or quote tweeted and said, hardest working guy on the team, Gavin Freeman. Okay. These youngsters, even though they're maybe a year younger than Gavin Freeman, are looking up to him and saying, hey, that's the path I'm going to take. I'm going to take that path and I'm going to be on full scholarship in a year or 2 years.
Yeah, and I mean, let's make no mistake about it. The NIL and what's going on there has benefited programs as far as PWOs because there's opportunities for these guys to still get compensated and get some money to their end even if they're not on scholarship. So I think that helps guys like you mentioned. And then, like you said, I mean, what I see specifically in Gavin Freeman is a guy who is deceptively fast, deceptively has the moves, the jukes. It's not something that he's maybe going to streak down past you, but he's going to get by you many different ways he can. He's going to be he's going to be all over the field on special teams. I promise you, both sides, chasing down returners from the opposing team and running kicks back. I pretty much going to guarantee that he's going to be on both of those, and he's going to get some run at receiver in the slot. He's an excellent blocker as well. He's physical for his size, so and he catches the ball. So yeah, he's going to be very valuable to the place and skill set with Jeff Levy's scheme this year.
Yeah, and we all heard it in the offseason, all the improvements, all the hard work he put in with Schmitty. And he was already last year, he was getting some run. This year, they can't stop talking about him. He's that good. Okay. So I think at some point, maybe people are going to realize that this guy's just really good player. Okay. And it's over and over again. I just was listening to Jeff Levy's press conference just now. He mentioned it again and just talked about how good Gavin Freeman is. I mean, it's just nonstop, guys. And just super excited for him, super excited for their family. I think it's a great thing. And I'm just pumped to watch him on the field. He last year when he played, when he got in, it's almost like, when somebody gets in, you're like, here we go. He's going to make something happen. That's the way Gavin Freeman is to me. He gets in the game, you see him lined up, you're like, oh boy, something special is getting ready to happen.
Yeah, and as Jeff Levy even mentioned, and we're going to talk about it in another video, so make sure you're subscribed there. Click the subscription and be a part of this, because we heard a lot about Marcus Major, Tolly Walker. There are guys that are being rewarded, not just because they're talented, but because of the work ethic. And I think the culture that BV is building here is something people just want to be a part of. It's going to be second to none. And one other thing that NIL does is it allows guys like the Marcus Majors to maybe stick around, knowing that their opportunity may come, whereas maybe before that they would have bolted. But we'll be talking about that soon. But right now it's about Gavin Freeman. And Gavin Freeman is going to be electric on Saturdays. Okay, mark it down. He's going to make winning plays, many winning plays for this Sooner squad this year as they continue and embark on their journey to the college football playoff as Big 12 champions their last year in the conference. So, Gavin Freeman, congratulations. Being a scholarship, well-deserved. Can't wait to see you at the Palace on the Prairie this Saturday. Until next time, guys, Boomer.
Boomer.